Happy month of September. Happy month of September, Scorpio. This is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September. And Scorpio, I just have to say one thing. I have to remind you that the Mercury retrograde is going to be starting on the 9th. It's going to start from September the 9th to October the 3rd, and you have to really be careful with important business. So if you have some important business that is not taken care of, try to get it done before the 9th. If you're having travel arrangements or having a trip during that time, you may want to double check, triple check your travel plans and make sure they're okay. Keep a hand on your luggage because luggage is often lost during the Mercury retrograde. And also do yourself a favor and back up your computer files because computers for some reason tend to go haywire sometimes during the Mercury retrograde, and you're sitting there trying to figure out what the heck happened. So go ahead and take that little, that little stress off your life and just have a little backup plan just in case. I just want to say happy month of September. And on the 5th, the planet Venus, the planet of love, the planet of socializing, the planet of money, will join the sun in your social sector. In your friendship sector, what does that mean? You're going to be a little bit more social. You're going to be in the mood to be with friends. You're going to want to meet and greet folks. You're going to want to get out a little bit more. You're going to want to enjoy the last days of summer or the first days of fall. You're going to want to be out networking and socializing. So that is going to be a good time around the 5th of September when Venus, the planet of love and affection, is going to be meeting the sun in your friendship sector. This is a great time to meet with friends. If you haven't been seeing your friends for a while, you've been so busy over the summer, this is a good time to get together and, just have a little celebration to celebrate whatever, whatever it is you want to celebrate. The end of summer, the beginning of fall, whatever, this is a good time to do it. Surround yourself with friends and surround yourself with loved ones and have a wonderful time. I just have to say that friendship sector is also the 11th house, and the 11th house is where you hold your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And with Venus and the sun there, this is a really good time to go ahead and start working on a dream that you've been having or some sort of goal that you've been planning. The sun is there. The sun always brings growth, and Venus is always about money and attraction. So this is a good time to work on a dream. You may even decide to create a different type of dream for yourself. If you had a dream that's not working or a goal that's not working, you may actually be able to think about another goal or dream for yourself. Set another goal or dream for yourself at this time. On the 10th, there is a full moon in your sector of fun and romance. Woo-wee! That full moon. The full moon is full of energy. The full moon always sheds light on anything that it surrounds. So it's going to shed light on something that you need to know regarding romance or some sort of fun activities maybe that you have been thinking about doing but never got around to doing it. So the full moon is going to shed light and give you a few revelations. Maybe it's going to bring you some revelations about romance. Maybe there's someone that you're dating right now. You need to know a little bit more about them. Or maybe there's someone that you have your eye on and you may find out some information about them that may make you a little bit more assertive, or maybe just stay away from them altogether. So that full moon around the 10th is really a moon to watch and see what messages and information comes your way. Also, I want to warn you that around that full moon, somebody from your past, an old love, can return. They may decide to give you a call to check to see what their chances are of maybe reconnecting, and that is totally up to you. But I got to warn you, if it's during the retrograde, be careful because what starts during the retrograde normally ends during the retrograde. So if you want to be friends, be friends. And if you're thinking about going a little further with it, then just stay on the phone, and after the retrograde, you guys meet up for lunch or dinner, okay? So on the 9th, the Mercury retrograde does start. Oh yes, Mercury rules thinking, communications, short distance travel, and it rules our understandings, how we communicate and interact with others. And it's going to be in your privacy sector. And it's going to allow you to really rethink a few things that's been going on in your life and whether or not you want to continue them or not continue them, discontinue them altogether. It's going to allow you to think deeply about your plans. What have you been doing? Have you been wasting your time? Or is it time to spring forward and do something else that's going to open a new chapter in your life? And it's going to allow you also to just kind of sit back and just be watchful of what is going on around you. And with that Mercury retrograde in your house of spirituality, it's not going to be there by itself for a long period of time, because the sun on the 22nd is going to join it. The new moon on the 25th is going to join those planets, and also Venus on the 29th. So you're going to have a chalk-filled house of planets in that house of spirituality. And what you might start doing is doing group activities, going to prayer groups, maybe meditating with some friends of yours, starting a prayer circle, maybe doing an affirmation circle. You may maybe decide to go back to church or do some other spiritual group activities. Or you may decide that there's a few things in your life that you want to get rid of, that they're not good for your mental, spiritual, and emotional growth. That this is the time to get rid of bad habits. So you're going to have a lot of cosmic help there to either make something happen or get rid of something that you feel is in the way of your emotional, spiritual growth. On the 23rd, the Mercury retrograde will slip back into... It's going to slip back into your house of hopes, wishes, and dreams. Wow. And it's going to allow you to really think about, what is it that I need to do? This dream may not have happened. These plans may not have happened. What is it that I need to do? Welcome to New York City. What is it that I need to do to make my dreams happen? So this is going to be a very thoughtful time for you. It's going to be thoughtful in terms of plans for the future, and thoughtful for how, or the type of people that you have around you, and how those people help to nurture you and how you feel. It's also going to be a fun time for romance. That full moon on the 10th is going to spark up something between you and someone new, or you and someone that's already there, and it's going to be very spicy. So this is going to be a very interesting month for you, Scorpio. So that was the astral part of your reading, and let me give you a tarot part. The tarot part is, I have 3 decks of cards, and I'm going to give you a message from each card. Okay, and the first message is transformation. Wow. So that really goes hand in hand with the Mercury retrograde being in your house of spirituality, where you're able to let go of some bad habits, or maybe some people around you that are stopping you from changing and growing. So there's going to be a process of transformation coming for you this month. And the cards are saying, don't be afraid of it, embrace it. Okay? The second deck of cards, the second message is... Okay, but this is a money card. So this is the person making money. So this is going to be a really good financial year for you if you put a little bit more effort into it. So with that retrograde there, maybe you can go back and take a look at your job and see if there's any way that you can earn more money. Maybe it's time to ask for a raise, or maybe you can do some overtime, or maybe you can go back to an old job and maybe do some part-time work there. But this is a month to increase your income in some sort of way. And the third deck of cards... The third deck of cards, the message is strengthening bonds. Well, we were talking about being with your friends. Strengthen the bonds of your friendship. Strengthen your support system. Strengthen those people around you that are really for you. Go out and enjoy yourself. Go have lunch, dinners, go out, have some fun with your friends. This is a great month for it. This is going to be a fun month. You're going to have a lot of chance to rethink things and say, I don't need this, I need this, I want that, I don't really need that, even in spite of the fact that I may want it. And you're going to have the chance to have some self-discipline with that Mercury retrograde being in your house of spirituality. So for you, it is about strengthening bonds, maybe strengthen bonds with your social circle, your friendship, your inner circle, those people that you love and adore. Go ahead and focus on making some extra money. This can be a good month for increasing your money. And also, this is a great month for transforming or getting rid of something in your life that is stopping you from growing. Okay? So there you have it. And that was the Astro Tarot reading for the month. But if you would like for me to take a look at your planets, to see what your planets have in store for you this month, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com. And let me take a look at your chart and let me do a reading for you to see what is being manifesting for you, what's in the works for you, and how the fall is going to start off for you. And let me remind you, so we are in the last days of summer and the first days of fall. Enjoy the last days of summer and embrace the first days of fall and have a wonderful month. Thank you.